Kazuha's had his eye on you from the moment you arrived. If you've got anything to ask him, this'll be your chance.
Now that we're alone, let me cut. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element.
Paimon knew that you were hinting.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental When I talk, since a young age, I have been attuned. It is things of this nature that I also.
As crazy as all that sounds,
My humble abilities are negligible. To think a human could wield, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy?
It's nothing really. It's been a long journey, and honestly, even Paimon doesn't know.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've. Now then.
Windblade! 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 Prepare to be blown away!
Eyes on me!
Inadmissible evidence! Motion to compel! Incinerate!
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain please, save your thanks. If anything, the world is a truly
You seem kind of obsessed with vision.
I desire to know what and what influences. My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, A vision. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted in the outset. Not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem...
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a...
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But it goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do...
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match.
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can... Very well. Let's...
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment!
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant... he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody...
We don't know when it was taken. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and...
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and try to offer...
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I consent.
I'll stay behind and explain the situation here. The spectators were all geared up to see an exciting match.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
A reward on the road. wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Power that ended Haishan!
Freeze! You're open! Freeze! Freeze!
I've still got some kick.
Picked the wrong test subject. You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. In other words, you failed to...
You...
But most disappointing of all is it appears that the vision doesn't respond to human...
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision.
Aha! So you were supposed to be our...
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all... After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't... Since there was no use in trying to... I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow... Drat. This could... I know an empty threat when I hear... Fine. But you...
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty...
Huh? You're not serious.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. It seems that it would be only fair to break...
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far!
I never would have get... If this is where talking gets me, then forget it!
Here's something special.
Forth, my blade. Submit for judgment. temporary setback.
No, no. Do what you want, but
He has persevered to the bitter end. Put down the vision and leave.
huh?
What's wrong? Are you out? It's up to you.
No, no need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't...
I take no pleasure in frightening others. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength... But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. From the moment he stole... I've tried many other methods though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
The vision...
I see. No matter.
Yeah, what's the story?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, in which case the Crux clash comes to a...
Huh? So, if that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified.
Paimon thought we'd win and all.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor gives...
Yes, I believe so. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless rain in...
Hold on a second. You're saying she can...
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liuez Morax could... Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Innis... In the meantime, I intend...
Paimon believes you'll find a...
Thank you. May both... One final word of warning.
As I gaze out upon the sea, prose wells up.
Skulking around.
All tasks have been handed out.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
What should I try this time? Grilled tiger fish. Get it while it's hot. What should I do?
Cheap and tasty.
luxury restaurant.
Going for it.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Tasty chop suey!
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Maybe you're not you. If you ever have it.
Hey, look, your bones are still whole. Yeah, pretty good. Feels nice to sit, but... Days spent sailing through a storm. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm thrilled. I'll have to return the
Maybe you're not. If you ever have any.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See, there's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
You finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.